Hi guys, it's Damien again from the Brittle Box Candy Company, making another video to give some tips and tricks on how to sell online and specifically how to sell your handmade pastries, baked goods, candies, whatever it may be that's edible. I have a little bit of experience in that. If you haven't seen one of my videos yet, a little bit about who I am. My wife and I own and operate the Brittle Box Candy Company, which is a family-owned candy company. We operate stores online. We've shipped to 15 countries around the world, and we offer over 500 items. We're also in retail stores. We are in the process of working with two large national chains, rolling out a line of candies that we make. And I've been selling online for about 6 years now, 7 years. I've transacted over 20,000 transactions so far. Everything that we do, of course, is handmade. We've shipped to quite a few places, and there's a lot that we've learned about how to not only sell online but how to ship our products safely. We do chocolate covered pretzels, we do truffles, cake balls, cookies, cakes, brittle candy, hard candies, 500 items. So I won't necessarily go through the list. I don't want you to go to sleep with all the stuff that we do. This video is going to talk about some of the benefits from a sales standpoint of selling handmade goods on Etsy, eBay, Bonanza, Amazon, wherever it may be. I'm going to explain to you why the niche product that we do, which is candies and brittles and cake balls and such, why it's a really good idea to think about if you like to make these types of things, and if you do it in the kitchen of your home, and everybody tells you, oh, you should sell it and you can make some money doing it, why you should give it a try. I'm just going to give you some tips and some reasons why doing this type of a business can be marketed and targeted towards pretty much anybody at anywhere at any time. And I'll explain to you why I say that. For starters, everybody eats candy. Everybody eats cake, cupcakes, cookies. Everybody enjoys some type of sweet or snack. We all do. Everybody does, including myself. But the thing of it is that if you look to make this a business and you want to sell what you make, it can be pretty much marketed to anyone at almost any age, any gender, male or female, husband, wife, brother, sister, young kids for birthday parties. We do a lot of favors. We do weddings. We do bridal showers. We work with corporations doing corporate events. We also sell to a wide range of resellers, including retailers and such. So when I say that getting into this type of a business, what we do can be pretty much marketed to anyone. It's not gender specific. It's really about just taste, people's preferences, or certain types of cookies that they may like that their mother made for them or grandmother made for them, and they don't have that anymore. We have people who buy our Italian cookies. We have a line of Italian cookies that we make that a lot of Italians who happen to move away from their old neighborhood, or they just can't find an Italian bakery. We ship cookies constantly to California that are Italian-styled cookies because someone moved from the East Coast to the West Coast. So there's all kinds of reasons and different ways for selling what we do, but it's never been something that's limited to a certain age. It's not limited to a certain gender. It's not limited to anything except for just tastes, someone's preference. So, for instance, if you were in the business of making gifts that are really specifically for men, you may end up limiting yourself as far as who you could sell to. Being in this type of business and having, right now we've got I think 500 plus items, we try to do that for a specific reason, to open up the door to anyone's taste preference, anyone who may be male or female, or maybe a teenager, or maybe middle-aged, or maybe in college, whatever it may be. We try to offer something that everybody that comes to our store I want to make sure that somebody finds something that they want to buy and they're going to spend their money for. So being in the food, any type of food or edible business, you have a little bit of an advantage because you can create different flavor combinations, different types of products. If it's not a cake ball, it could be a hard candy, it could be a brittle, it could be a chocolate covered pretzel, it could be a flavored chocolate pretzel. You're limited only to your imagination. And what's great about it is if you put it in the right package, you can package it and then market it towards anyone at any time. We do a lot of weddings, so we do a lot of wedding favors for small events, and then we also do them for large ones. It's great because it's allowed us to grow our business for other types of events like bridal showers, parties that grooms have, groom parties. We do corporate events, so if there's a corporate get together or gathering, we can tailor make a product for them. So it's just unlimited what you could do when it comes to making food products, when it comes to making sweets, or if it comes to anything that's just edible. A lot of products you can't really package for anyone at any time or any age or any of that thing. It just doesn't work out that well. If you happen to be an artist that you paint, that's great. A lot of times, artwork can be subjective and be very appealing to one person and not to another. But it's great because as an artist, what you can do is create multiple different types of paintings or different genres. The compositions can be different and so on. So as versatile as you can be, if you can come up with a lot of creative ideas and you can kind of go in different directions and offer people anything from a salty sweet item to a super sweet item to an iced cookie to a chocolate covered cake ball to ice cream, anything that it may be, with variety, you're going to open yourself up for an opportunity to capture a lot more sales and make a lot more money. Try not to limit yourself, whatever it may be. If you make a product that's not edible, you can actually end up doing the same thing. If you can take that one idea, if you have a certain style of product and you can cater it and manipulate it and change it to cater to men and women, then you open yourself up for a lot more sales. If it's something that you can send off to a college kid or a college student, the mom and dad miss them and they can send off a product, that's a benefit too. If you can package it and it can be on a table at a wedding, again, you open yourself up for a lot more sales and, of course, making a lot more money. So basically, this video is just about not limiting yourself. Try not to allow yourself to get stuck into one product or even one style of product. If you can cater to a larger audience, that's going to make you more money. And, of course, they'll tell their friends about it and so on and so on. But definitely try to, no matter what it is that you make, try to open it up and have the ability to package it to appeal to a larger audience. If it's not a packaging, it could be a color, could be a size, could be a flavor. But whatever you may do, if you're selling on Etsy specifically, there's a big audience and it's growing constantly. People who want handmade stuff. So as far as that's concerned, I would recommend just allowing yourself to stay open. Also, there's a lot of sellers that miss out because they don't offer this. But on Etsy, there is a button on there that allows you to customize an order. If you do not customize products, if it's something that you're kind of afraid of doing, if you just never done it before, but you want to try to do that. Open yourself up to customize a product. If you make something, if it's handmade, we do that on our site. Mainly for like weddings, we have certain chocolate colors that are coated on cake balls that are coated with different colored chocolates. We always allow the customer to change the color to suit their needs, and you'll go a lot further. You'll make a lot more money and be a lot more successful if you can allow yourself to customize products to cater to your customer. I hear a lot of customers actually come to us and say, well, I tried several other sellers and they just didn't want to make this certain color. They didn't want to do that size. They just couldn't do 200 units, whatever it may be. I always try to, on very rare occasions do I say no, but I always try to accommodate the customer with whatever they may need. And it's paid off for us in a big way. So that is my tip on selling more products online, is to just not limit yourself. And of course, you can't appeal to everybody's request at every single time, but if you can do it most of the time, you'll definitely make more money. So take a look. I've got several other videos up right now. If you want to subscribe to us, that would be fantastic. We will be adding a whole bunch of how-to videos on how to make pretty much everything that we do online, which is about 500 items. We're going to be doing videos little by little, posting some up. And if you have any questions on selling online, please feel free to ask me. We are going to put together, my wife and I are working on a book. We should have out soon. I will let everybody know here, and then of course on our website and everywhere else. But we're going to put together a book on how to sell food products through the internet, and kind of funnel some of our experience into a book, and you can get it. So thank you guys.